In this episode of Adventures of a First-Time Backpacker, I'm headed out of Louisville and to Hoosier National Forest to do the Two Lakes Trail. This is actually going to be my first full loop backpacking trip, so hold on to your hats, kids, because this is going to be an adventure. So, just got my pass, and there it is. So, getting ready to do the Two Lakes Trail. Woo-woo! Got my pass. Filled out the thing at the gate with the emergency contact and everything. So we're ready to go find our parking lot to start the trail. So we have arrived at the Two Lakes trailhead. And we're getting ready to set off here in a minute. I got a snack in me. So let me show you real quick what we're doing and what we have planned for the next day or so. And we are right here at this trailhead. So we're going to head back over here and take this trail all the way around to Indian Lake. Around on the other side, there's a water source here. So we're gonna go around and hopefully find camping somewhere on this side of the lake. And then tomorrow we will venture over to Lake Celina, which is where I found that swimming hole on a previous video. So pretty fun. And then we'll go back and come all the way back around and end right here tomorrow. So it's pretty doable. They said it's like a 16-mile trail, but everyone else I've talked to or saw online, it's about an 11 to 12-mile trail. So easy breezy, but not so easy when it's your first time. So here we go. So for this trip, I'm actually with my friend Katie, who is an experienced backpacker. So I'm lucky to have her on this trip and kind of helping me and guide me as I'm learning the ropes in backpacking. Gonna do this for real. It's gonna be so fun. I'm so excited that I can't talk, so woohoo. Okay, so one of the people I follow, she showed me a neat way to do it where you basically support it with one arm and get it all the way through and then go with the other one. And I'm like, that felt pretty good. Yeah. And then she also said that you should stay leaned over while you snap the waist strap on because it's better for your back than trying to do it standing up. And then when you come up here, so I just went off of what YouTubers told me, but I like your upside down trick. That's fun.
And I would say, you know, everybody's pack is different and body's different, but I tend to tell people that the waist strap should not be at your waist. It's a hip belt, and it should be like right at the top of your hips. Yeah. Because what you want is you want that weight to be right above your hips, and then your hips are supporting that weight. So yeah,
we're leaving now. Oh. Let's get this show on the road. It'll be fun, right? Bye, car. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully. All right, here is our trail. You are here. It says that was the right point. Yeah. So, oh man, we hit this. I mean, we're a week away from peak, I think. Yeah, this is peak for me because I love to see some of the green mixed in. Yep, true. It gives so much more depth, you know? Yeah. I'm gonna stretch since we're right here and we've kind of got loosened up a little bit. On the trail. Now that I'm in my 40s, I've certainly learned that I need to take care of my body, and part of that is stretching. So we do stop and stretch a lot on this trail. You know, you're carrying a lot of weight on your back. I want to make sure that I'm not hurting myself in the process. So we are on the trail now. Katie's in front. And I am going up a hill. Kind of sucks, but I'm getting used to wearing a pack. It's a gorgeous fall day to be out hiking. It's a little bit of rain, but I don't mind it. Just a little sprinkle. Sprinkle dinkle. I love this weather. Definitely my favorite time of year. All right, onward. There's our blazes. I'm breathing heavy because this is honestly the first time I've had to carry weight on my back. You know, bike packing is easier because, you know, your rack and your panniers or your pack do it for you. Now it's just my back and my hips and my shoulders and my abs. So it's pretty good. But the whole reason why I want to record these like first trips and share them, A, is for myself so I can see what kind of progress I make. But also, I want to be able to show other people what the beginning looks like. Because a lot of the things I see are very experienced people teaching us, you know, what they do and how awesome it is. But I want to show you what happens the first time. And, you know, I'm going to make a lot of mistakes and you're going to actually see it because I'm not going to edit those kinds of things out. Just like with our previous trail where we accidentally did the hike in the wrong spot and the conservation officer came. Anyway, so we'll see what kind of mischief we can get into on this trail. So yeah, I'm with Katie. She's my bike riding buddy. We always find some kind of mischief to get into. So we'll find out what we can get into. We had a warm front, so yeah, it's hot, I'm sweaty, but it also means that it's going to be warm when we sleep tonight, so that's all right. So we're headed to Indian Lake, and then we're going to camp along Indian Lake, but we're going to get to a water source, and that's going to be the first time I use my water filter, so exciting stuff. Onto the trail. All right, we came out into this clearing. Look at this. We're in the forest now, and I'm so happy. It's so lovely in the forest. Look at this. Listen. It is really pretty though.
Yeah.
We are stopping for a little snack, but check out what Katie found. Look at those little weird mushrooms. Love that moss though. I like finding mushrooms on the trail. Look at these. These guys look like they got a little furriness on them. I am very impressed with myself. I just stood up with my pack on.
Do about 20 more squats like that, and you're gonna have squats of steel.
Yeah, we're gonna get ready to do some big trails. This is just practice. So yeah, feel pretty good. We just had our lunch, and I'm just moving on down the trail. Finally saw some other hikers, backpackers that is. All right, we're going. Whoa, that's slippery as hell. Wow, I didn't think it was gonna be that slippery.
Yeah.
Whoa. All right, you think this is good? Enough?
Oh yeah, you're just dipping.
Now this is my first time using my Sawyer squeeze, so it took a little getting used to trying to figure out how to dip the water out and then how to get it from the bag into my bottles. But I figured it out and got it.
I saw a video comparing like the old version of this and the new version of this and how slow the old version was.
Yeah.
Let her go. So pretty. I did the easy way. I used it as leverage. We finally came across Indian Lake. So we know we're in the right direction because there's a lake right there. And we're heading towards it. Yay! Check this out. Look what we found. Lovely little rock shelter. Somebody's had a camp here. We're not far enough to camp, but it's got a gorgeous view of the lake. Yeah. The car level. I see you. Whoa! Where'd you go? There you are. Hi, buddy. Camera shy. You camera shy? Can you hear my heart racing through this? Whew. So we're going uphill. I'm carrying 30 pounds a year, 25 pounds a year, whatever, up a hill. Sucking wind. But whew, it's fun. We're almost up. Sweet. It's a postcard up there with Katie. Earlier, Katie and I were talking about how, you know, when I started bike touring and biking, I never thought I'd bike 50 miles in a day. I never thought that I would ride multiple days, several miles a day. And what I found is my body can do a lot more than I ever have the expectation of it. So, like right now, I didn't expect that I would have this pack on and, you know, and carry it now for 4.5 miles without having serious pain. But I don't have any pain, actually. I'm just enjoying it. And, you know, I think the way I'm enjoying this right now, it's going to be the start of some pretty awesome adventures to some pretty great areas. So, you know, you're stronger than what you think you are. And you just got to get out there and try things and test it, you know? That's what I'm doing right now, just testing my abilities. So I say, bring it on. All right, on to the trail.
The more we hiked, the more I got used to carrying that weight, and it kind of all came together where I didn't really notice the pack on my back as much.
snack break with that in the background. Good snack break. Getting my first unobstructed view of this lake, and I gotta tell you, it's fall. It's beautiful. Trail's just skirting the lake, going around. Whew. So I feel pretty good right now. We just took a little break, and we're not far from where we're gonna try to camp tonight. We're hoping to get a spot right next to the lake, but we'll see. But it's really freaking pretty. I think we hit it at a perfect time of year. Okay, we're coming out of the woods, and this is what we come on to, the dam. So the camp spots I saw back there that a lot of people said were the best. I already be taken by, I don't know, a dozen people. Yeah. So onward, we're gonna do more miles. So yeah, it's one thing you have to look at. You may have to do more miles than you set out to do, but I got it in my legs, and as long as I get to look at this kind of stuff, I'm set.
Right here.
Oh, I see him. Ah, hi guy. He's like, I gotta go. Goodbye, Indian Lake. We thought we were gonna camp on you, but we're gonna keep going. Right on, let's go. Up another hill. Here we go. Okay, so we're actually on the American Discovery Trail as well. You can see it goes all the way across the US. Nothing like doing your biggest incline of the day at the end of the day. Look how red my cheeks are. So we're trying to find water first, priority, and then find campsite. So yeah, we're gonna find it though, right, Katie?
Oh yeah.
I like it. All right, moving on. We are still working our way over to the water source because I'm desperately low on water. We're working our way over to, I guess, Lake Celina, since we didn't get a site on Indian Lake because there's just too many people over there. So we're gonna do that, but first thing is the water source. Yeah, so I gotta tell you, I'm tired. My feet are sore, legs a little sore, hip is really sore, but I feel like I can still go on for miles and miles, but definitely feeling it. So it's just, it's fun. So just gonna make camp even that much sweeter to walk a pretty good ways. So yeah, so we're just onward. All right, looks like we've come to the junction where the American Discovery Trail goes off into the woods, and I don't actually see a trail. So, all right. And then there's our 2 Lakes Trail. Whoop. And we're still off. All right, we've come to what we thought was a dry riverbed, but guess what? There's water in it down there. So we're getting out our purifiers to get some water because we need it.
What a nice little
So let's talk water filters for a second. So that reservoir that I bought to use on the Sawyer squeeze, the threads were not working properly on the second time that I used it. So I had to instead use one of my smart water bottles to get the water because it just wasn't working. So I had a little bit of trouble that second time, but I managed to get enough water to work for the rest of the hike and camping. One other little issue I had with the Sawyer squeeze is that little white ring in the inside, it fell out. So I had to make sure that I had that and I put it back in. So it's just one more little piece you always have to be looking out for when you're using the Sawyer. While we're at the water source, so I got to tell you, Katie was a huge help in understanding what a good water source is, and the fact that when I came to the dry riverbed that there was actually water there. I just didn't know that it was off to the side. I definitely learned that you've got to go out and actually look for those water sources. And Katie was actually surprised at how great this water source was. So it was definitely a learning experience. I have my camp water. I just have to remember that this one has to be boiled. So, yay, water, good. Thank you, water source. All right, going back. There's so many different vegetation differentiation here, which is really kind of funny. Yeah, that beautiful light coming through. It's been cloudy all day. And then the sun comes out for the evening. Gorgeous. Love the way the light's hitting right there. We have found, we didn't know that we would get to Lake Celina on the first day, but here we are. Whoa! This is so pretty.
It's really feeling like a storm moving in, you know? So, not just calm, but pressure coming.
All right, we are at Lake Celina. Isn't that gorgeous? So we're going to find a campsite. We're going to see if we can find that campsite that was in my swimming hole video, because that would be really cool. Hopefully it's not taken. If it is, we gotta do something else. So right on. But the sun is wanting to set soon, so we're gonna make a play soon. All right. Back into the woods. All right, so we just scoped out that one site and it looks like there are people there, but we found just as good of a site. Check that out. So we got water view and we're up high. Oh, I don't see any dead trees around. All right, we are quickly losing daylight, so we're about to eat some dinner. That sun is setting just over the hillside, so it's going to get dark here a lot quicker. But yeah, so I'm going to eat some dinner and hang out and then go to bed. So I'm tired today. It was a very long day, but awesome. Okay, we are cooking dinner.
Yay.
Oh, there's my jet boil getting going right there. And I am having beef stroganoff. I'm sure it's backwards for you, but that's what it is. So yeah, we're gonna have dinner and we're gonna go out and hike the dam for the in the evening, and it's gonna be really nice. Oh, so I did hike in one little treat, and I'll show you now because it's gonna be too dark later to show you. Some sweet baby Jesus. It is a peanut butter chocolate porter. Not a usual thing you hike in, but it's only one night, so I felt like it was worth it. So yeah, yay. All right, see ya.
Hey, stay tuned for day 2 on the Two Lakes Trail, where I wake up to the most beautiful morning. But will it last? You gotta watch and see. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.